Hi, everyone, and welcome back, and welcome to the month of June. On a positive note, we will start off any month. Finally, the cloud for which we have literally been under now for weeks and months has moved on, and we are, well, your 7 day, it has one day where an estimated daytime high is at 79, and the rest are pretty much in the 80s. So we're going to call it an 80-degree forecast. There are a few showers and storms to have to dodge here and there, but the next few days are going to be warm and dry, and hopefully will go a long way to being able to get off the pavement and the hard pack, because, I mean, you step off in the grass or anything else, and, well, you know what it is, and my grass is getting way out of hand. With that said, I'll be glad to have your 7 day in just a few moments. Headlines tonight include viewing area arrest from anything from a stabbing, a strangulation, a threat to kill, and rape. Those are three separate cases. Also, federal authorities are again, as are local, involved in a new case that is being reported tonight involving a Magoffin County man and sex-related charges related to a minor or minors. So I'll have that story as much as I have on it in just a few seconds. But we've got some other news, good news, positive news, birthdays to start off our community calendar for this evening, and much, much more. Real quickly, while I've got a visual here, first day that we've had a little bit of a breather in the sign shop, enough to kind of put forth a little effort in another part of the shop, and that is our custom leather patch hats. And a little idea that I wanted to do forever, and we finally put it together. You can get personalized license plates, of course, just about anything on them at the clerk's office, and you can here as well at Mortimer Media Group and Independent Signs and Graphics on a leather patched hat. We've already got 2 or 3 cool designs and are working on more, and you can always make your own. Really, I'm just kind of, going in real time here. Not the greatest picture of this one. It's really pretty, but it's blue leather on a black and a white backed hat. But, it's a real depiction of a Kentucky license plate. I mean, pretty close. You got the Magoffin or Johnson or whatever county you would like to have under it. This one we chose Magoffin, and 606. We got the year 2025 over in the corner. A Johnson County tag with, of course, eagles. We can do Paintsville. We can do anything that you can think of, and pretty much any color of leather and any color of hat, any name or other depiction you would like to have put on the license plate, and we can also change the sizes. Options are pretty much endless. The Magoffin and Hornets in a different color cap and leather, and if you've got a logo, we can stick it on there. You don't have a logo, you need a logo, we can make you one. We can put it on a hat. You can come in, try some hats on, pick some colors, and we can get you started with about any style that you can imagine. And like I said, any color combination you can pretty much think of. Everything from blue to white to green to every shade of brown, black, and gray leather. Before I get to local headlines this evening, it was a report that came out Friday afternoon, and something that I would have had on the show, as it's not local headlines, but it's state headlines that are of interest. And with my recording the show earlier, I didn't have time to announce, as it wasn't reported until the afternoon, that a long time Kentucky state lawmaker, serving since 1999, announced Friday that she was changing parties, going to the Republican supermajority in Kentucky, in a setback for Democrats in the state who are trying to regain a footing across rural Kentucky. State Senator Robin Webb of Carter County represents 4 counties in the part of northeastern Kentucky, and was one of the last rural Democrats in the state's legislature, said in a press release Friday that she felt increasingly disconnected from the Democratic Party as it, quote, continued to lurch to the left. She says it has become untenable and counterproductive to do to the best interests of my constituents for me to remain a Democrat. I will continue to be a fearless advocate for rural Kentucky and for the residents of eastern Kentucky who have been so good to me and my family. The other side of the aisle, so to speak, Kentucky Democratic Party Chair Coleman Eldridge released a brief statement as well, saying that Webb chose to align with a political party attempting to fund tax breaks for the wealthy off the backs of vulnerable people, and if those are her priorities, then we agree she isn't a Democrat. Her party switch does mean that Democrats pretty much have very few very little presence in the rural area as far as the legislature is concerned. State Representative Ashley Tackett Lafferty pretty much comes down to being the only one that stands out. State Republican Party Chairman Robert Benvenetti, says that Webb's party switch reflects a broader political trend. It was just 3 years ago in 2022 that the GOP overtook the Democratic Party in a statewide voter registration count. Lawmakers, as far as when she will go back and serve as a Republican, well, it more than likely, well, it will definitely be in 2026 in January. However, as we have mentioned, Governor Beshear has already said that he is likely to call a special session this year to take up storm damage or storm relief funding. So with her switch, it makes the largest ever Republican supermajority in the Senate of Kentucky. 32 out of 38 members are now Republicans. Call of emergency in Johnson County yesterday afternoon did send someone to the hospital after the vehicle she was operating plunged over a guardrail in the W.R. Castle coverage area. It was actually W.R. Castle and the Flat Gap Fire Departments that responded, as well as local law enforcement, to this single vehicle crash. It was on 201 around the 4-mile marker. Firefighters found that the vehicle had plunged or jumped over the guardrail, landed on the driver's side, and trapping the driver therein. They had to extricate the driver by literally cutting off the entire roof, and then took her to, of course, Appalachian Regional Hospital in Paintsville. The Johnson County Sheriff's Department and the Kentucky State Police were as well there to assist. No other information on the condition of the driver. It also appears that no other vehicles were involved. A serious accident nonetheless. After the break, Magoffin County authorities are assisted by federal authorities in serving an indictment warrant in Ohio and bringing a man back, extraditing him to Kentucky for serious charges related to minors and electronic devices. I'll be right back.
I love working in the coal mines, even though it was hard work. But if you suspect you have black lung, you can't work anymore. You'll find out that filing for benefits is hard too. I had friends who give up after years of trying. If it hadn't been for Big Sandy Healthcare, I wouldn't even try myself. If you think you have black lung, call Big Sandy Healthcare and get the help you deserve.
With spring comes sniffles and sneezes from that pesky fine powder from plants. Pollen, one of the worst words ever. You could try to limit your time outdoors, but that's really not an option for most of us. So talk to the pharmacist at Parkway Pharmacy and make a plan for personalized solutions for allergy and asthma relief today.
There are several risk factors that may put a patient at risk for heart disease.
Especially people who have diabetes or hypertension or high cholesterol and have a family history of heart disease.
Neglecting to see a cardiologist can put you in trouble. You may develop problems that may not be reversible.
We see many people who do not have an actual diagnosis of a heart problem, but may be at risk of heart disease, and we do whatever we can to help mitigate that risk to help prevent disease in the future. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The one and only Lori Morgan. Ruby Anniversary Tour 2025. Friday, June 6th, the Mountain Arts Center in Prestonsburg. Reserve seats on sale now at macarts.com or at the People's Bank box office.
SMB is proud to stand with you with what might be your very first and definitely last checking, savings, retirement, even Christmas Club account, along with consumer, auto, mortgage, business loans that you can easily manage from anywhere in the world with safe, secure mobile and online banking that comes from over 120 years of commitment to your financial life and well-being, today, tomorrow, and forever. Salyersville National. One name, one call, one ultimate solution to your heating and cooling, sales, 24-hour service, and installation for home, commercial, boilers, chillers, and VRF systems. With over 15 years of experience and now based right here in the viewing area, Ultimate Air. 496-6650. For whatever reason, if your working days are over, don't do anything before you meet Grover. Social Security, disability, SSI, work injuries, wear and tear, and hearing loss. 888-9-GROVER.
Hi, I'm Patty Maynard, your local health insurance agent here in Magoffin County. I've been serving our people for over 25 years. I would love to discuss Medicare products with you. I represent Humana Insurance Company as well as others. My office is here in Salyersville on Route 7 on Superior Hill beside the entrance to Bluegrass Cemetery in the same building as Patty's Tax Service. My office is open 10 to 5 Monday through Friday. I would love to see you, or you can just call us at 606-349-1993.
Federal authorities are involved, and not just with the arrest either, of a Magoffin County man. His indictment was returned by a Magoffin County grand jury some months ago. The witness listed on that indictment was a federal official, and federal officials assisted the Magoffin County Sheriff's Department in the arrest of the following man related to serious sex-related crimes against children. Court records indicate that 28-year-old Corey Slusher of Sagersville was indicted by the Magoffin County grand jury back in August of last year on 2 counts: procuring or promoting the use of a minor by electronic means and distribution of obscene matter to minors. First offense. These are related to events that reportedly or allegedly took place around May the 6th of last year through about August the 8th of last year. Authorities had been looking to serve him with the indictment warrant since then, the Magoffin County Sheriff's Department making numerous attempts to do so, and then acting upon information that they were able to get through their investigation and that of other departments. They came to believe that Slusher was aware that he was being sought and was trying to avoid apprehension by staying in a small town in Ohio. It was there that the Magoffin County Sheriff's Department asked the U.S. Marshal's Office to assist with the initial arrest of Slusher, who was taken to the Clinton County Jail in Wilmington, Ohio. And it was there that members of the Magoffin County Sheriff's Department went and brought him back to the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center, where he is lodged at this time, again facing those 2 charges. No other details as of now about his next court appearance or any other information about the case, but that will be forthcoming. In other arrest news tonight, a number of courthouse notes to follow up on. The Magoffin County Sheriff's Department going since I saw you last to a residence on Old Lick Creek Road responding to terroristic threats that had been made reportedly or allegedly by a resident there. That man was taken into custody, and after a search of his home, he was charged with at least 1 felony. I just spoke with Sheriff Bill Meade a few moments ago, and he tells me that he had opened up an investigation after receiving complaints that a man in the Old Lick Creek Road area had made threats to kill a woman and her family. Meade says that while he was investigating, the victim also provided the sheriff with several audio and video recordings, reportedly that contained this man, 43-year-old Andrew Nielsen of Sagersville, shouting and trying to provoke the victims into violence and saying that anyone he didn't kill he would rape, and he made other similar statements, including who he'd shoot and where he'd shoot them. The sheriff, assisted with his department and members of the Kentucky State Police, went to the home of Nielsen on the night of the 30th, and it was there that after taking him into custody, they as well found that he was in possession, being a felon, of a loaded AR-15, several loaded magazines, 2 other handguns, a number of rounds of ammunition, 10 marijuana plants, and a quantity of what is believed to be fentanyl. Nielsen was arrested for terroristic threatening in the 3rd degree. The felony charge of being in possession of a firearm by a convicted felon is also listed in a separate citation. Nielsen, reportedly a convicted felon after several arrests, some felony in the state of Idaho, where he was also considered to be in violation of parole. I've got your calendar, your weather, and maybe a few more things. We'll see what time allows right after a break. I'll come back with a few birthday wishes on your community calendar.
Johnson Central High School stands alone in providing the most college and career programs of study in one building throughout the entire state of Kentucky. This includes pathways in everything from the medical field to engineering, telemedia, welding, agriculture, and even aviation. And that's just to name a few of the 32 different choices. Work has also been started on a brand new state-of-the-art high school. So now is the time for your child to experience the power of opportunities in Johnson County schools.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
It's just the perfect spot to grab lunch, a snack, something sweet, pick up your meds, or have them brought to you curbside. It's your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy that's been proud to serve you and your families for over 100 years. And now on their already incredible menu, fresh baked goods from the Daily Bread. Fraser's Prater Drugstore, 349-3135. It's your go-to place for unique gifts, hard to find, or special gifts for anyone, including yourself. A new selection of inspirational gifts. Personalized and other new jewelry arrivals. A fresh new restock of Diva and the other Tyler Candle Company scents that will not stay on the shelves. Plus new colors and styles of the ever-popular Brewmate. And decorate for the season and for the 4th with a little hometown local feel at the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sayersville. Happy birthday wishes begin tonight, and this was for this past Friday, the 30th. My apologies, I was out early and we didn't get it on, so it's day belated, well, weekend belated, but it was a happy 87th birthday to Mr. Randall Ratcliffe. Love, family, and friends. The happiest of now belated birthdays to you. Also phoned in today, and now 14-year-old Will Mead celebrating his birthday today, and from Mom and Dad, Holly, Kate, Granny, and Paul, 14 years old. Happy birthday, Will Mead. Happy birthday to you. Don't forget, the North Magoffin Fire Department's got a horse show coming up this Saturday. Gates open at 3, show starts at 6. Just $5 to get in. Kids 12 and under get in free. 30 classes, 3 championship, great concessions, great venue, great place, great cause. Trader Days is also coming up this Saturday at Battlefield Park. You still got time to get your name in if you want to be a vendor of any kind. Call Janice 496-9996. For everyone else, well, just be ready. It's going to be a fun place to go, see what you can shop, buy, eat, smell, do here. I mean, it's for all senses. Vacation Bible School at the Emmanuel Baptist Church on Pleasant Hill starts Tuesday the 10th, a week from tomorrow, runs through Friday, 6:30 to 8:30 with Pastor Mark Campbell and the congregation. Wonder Junction theme this year. And also Saturday, June the 14th, the next cruise in, the 5th annual Licking River Cruisers Car Club cruise in at Sayersville City Park. They'll start registration at 11. They'll start awards at 3. They usually have hot dogs, music, and a whole lot of fun, and a whole lot of folks turning out. So stop by and see what's been driven or ridden in. The Golf Scramble hosted by the DAV of Sayersville, Chapter 15, is set for Friday, July the 18th. 4-person scramble at Paintsville Country Club. If you have any questions prior to, contact Commander Lloyd Salyer. Back to the basics. Bible School, Vacation Bible School. Join them. It's going to be an unforgettable event at the Sayersville Church of Christ on Parkway Drive, June the 21st from 9:30 till 4 p.m. They'll have lunch, they'll have games, they'll have a water slide, kids, a whole lot of everything. Puppet show, crafts, Bible stories, and more. Vacation Bible School. The calendar's right here and ready when you've got announcements like these or important birthdays or anniversaries that you want us to tell everyone about. From there, we'll go on to nightly obituaries, where, as I understand, 91-year-old Rui Montgomery of Springfield, Ohio, formerly of Sayersville, passed away on today's date, at the Good Shepherd Village Nursing and Rehab Center in Springfield, the wife of the late Donna Montgomery. Arrangements are still being made, but to be announced soon by the Magoffin County Funeral Home.
My name is Don McFarland, and I have been an attorney in Eastern Kentucky for over 30 years. This is my son, Max McFarland. I'm very proud of Max. He is incredibly intelligent, a hard worker, and is graduating from law school this spring. Max will take the bar exam this summer.
We are a family and we treat our clients like family. Bigger law firms are not always better law firms. There is no substitute for experience, personal attention, wisdom, and knowing who your attorney is.
When you have any legal needs, come see us, and we will personally represent you, and we will put our experience and energy to get the results you need.
If you have been in a car wreck, injured on the job, in need of Social Security disability benefits, or have any legal needs, come see us and let us take care of you. Call us at 349-9000.
Jumpstart the career you've always wanted today with one call to Tech Center, Kentucky's newest and most innovative trade college, offering national certification. Graduate in less than a year. Limited scholarships are available now, and this enrollment is open until August the 2nd. In carpentry, electrical, heavy equipment operation, masonry, plumbing, and welding. Tech Center is located in Sayersville in the back of the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center. You can call them at 349-7115 or find out everything at techcenterky.org. I do have some other headlines that I mentioned in the intro at the start of the show that I'm going to have to put a pause on and hold for tomorrow night. I just had a couple of graphics that weren't correct that I want to make sure we get absolutely 100%. So we'll start off the program with those tomorrow night. I'm going to wrap this one up with your forecast. And we topped out at 82 degrees today. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. We're at 79 right now. Still very nice evening. Humidity 30%, dew point 45.7 degrees. Sunrise 6:12, sunset 8:50, in case you want to know. And look at this. Sunny. A lot of it. Some shower and storms to talk about, but we've got the 80s. More so than not. I mean, when was, it's been, well, not this year that we've had this forecast. First time we've had consecutive 80s for this many days, and we've only had 4 maybe this year. Again, it's about time. Mostly clear skies tonight. 52 degrees is where we should bottom out. Calm winds. Tomorrow, sunny and 86 degrees. Very light wind, if any, tomorrow. Mostly clear tomorrow night. Close to mid-60s for nighttime lows. That's some nice outside weather. That's some nice outside porch sitting weather there in the evening. Wednesday, 86 and 61, sunny. There will be late Wednesday night some clouds that will increase. Nothing major, but Thursday, we do have a 30% chance of showers after, like, say, Thursday, or rather 3 or 4 Thursday. Maybe a slight chance of a thunderstorm or 2 Thursday night. 85 and 61, your high, as you saw. Friday, 84, 66. I know it's not great, but we do have a 70% chance of showers and storms, that we're still in the 80s. We still got some sun, but there might be a shower or thunderstorm, as well as on your Saturday when temperatures with potential for those clouds and precipitation just barely drop below 80. So that's, out of the entire forecast, we've got one day, that's Saturday at 79, and maybe this will all improve and not be quite as much as what it looks like. Severe weather threats, we're not really talking about that as of right now, just a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, and right now, just a, decent chance. So again, Saturday, 79, partly sunny, a 60% chance. Sunday, 80, partly sunny, a 50% chance of showers. Monday, 82, partly sunny, still another 60% chance of showers and storms. Now, also on tomorrow's show, let me say this. The Ramey Pool, it's getting closer to opening. You can't swim in 55-degree water. It's not that cold, but it's getting close. They're getting close to getting it open, and we'll have everything there is to know about the park and the pool on tomorrow's program. And that's going to wrap it up for this Monday. We're just getting started with the month and with the programming for this week. So please enjoy your evening, and hope to see you back here on tomorrow's. Good night, and thanks for watching.